Long time no fragrance review. I'm making this video specifically because something about this whole situation I just think is psychologically fascinating, if you will. The Jeremy fragrance thing. So, one, but before I get into that, people still ask me, Clayton, why aren't you doing fragrance reviews anymore? Like I said, I still can't smell very well since COVID. You know what I mean? I only have 50, 60% of my smell. And besides that, already, I've already smelled so many fragrances throughout my life. And it's an expensive hobby when you're spending all the money yourself, especially when your disposable income is not high. So, already I feel like for the past couple of years, it's harder and harder to justify. The journey is already. I've smelled more than any normal person needs to smell. And then, of course, COVID has not helped things. Only got like 50, 60% of my smell. But I'm making this video specifically because I saw, I guess this happened while I was gone, some girl, Erica Mose, I don't know how the fuck you say her name. However, dude, she came out and I guess she said something about like Jeremy Fragrance ghosted her or something kind of like that. And man, the fragrance community is going crazy about this. Everyone's making videos. I'm making a video about this specifically though because some of the things people say, it boggles the mind to me. And it shows you like the psychological dumb fuckery, whatever fucking English word, in people, right? And I always said, and you can tell, I think people only hated Jeremy Fragrance because, he's a good looking dude, whatever. I said before, I'm getting into this because I originally defended Jeremy Fragrance because people were originally talking shit about him and like, oh, he wants to have sex with girls, blah, 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 all this kind of shit. And he was a good looking dude. I guess he's still a good looking dude, right? And people felt like jealous of him. And I always felt it was so stupid because you have a community where people call things like panty droppers and all this kind of shit, right? So I'm like, this is such a stupid reason to hate this guy because he's actually out getting his dick sucked. You know what I mean? Give me a break. You know what I mean? Retarded. And I think the Robe 08 thing is so crazy because, man, that dude went from one of the biggest YouTube guys for fragrances, and he looked so fucking petty for talking shit about Jeremy Fragrance that his channel is, I don't know, does it even exist anymore? Crazy, right? But the crazy thing about Jeremy Fragrance to me, and this fucking situation it fucking puts an exclamation point on it. It's so crazy, is that when he actually got caught being legitimately scammy, he made those videos saying that he didn't have money for fragrances or whatever kind of bullshit. When he had like 100K subscribers at the time, wasn't it like 100K, almost 200K, whatever it was, excuse me, and he didn't have money for fragrances, supposedly some bullshit. And he posted videos of like all the fragrances in his bag. He supposedly had to sell them because, again, no money, right? Sure. You know what I mean? I can only keep 10 fragrances, whatever. You know what I mean? He's like, oh, I can only wear one color. Does anyone remember? I'm sure people remember how bullshit is. I can only wear one color. I have to get rid of all my clothes. I have no money. Here's my Patreon. Please donate. I mean, all these bullshit videos. I'm like, oh, this is bullshit. How do you not have money for fragrances when you have 100, almost 200,000 subscribers, whatever? Complete bullshit. Anyway, as the story goes, obviously, a little bit later on, he showed up with a Ferrari somehow, despite having no money. All those videos where he said he had no money or he's getting rid of the money, he's like, I don't have money for fragrances, don't have money for clothes. He deleted those videos. Shows up with a Ferrari, all his clothes are back, all his fragrances are back. And the thing is, the guy got more popular after that. And I'm like, he legitimately just scammed you guys. And I was like, I can't support this dude anymore. You know what I mean? That is legitimately bullshit. And people actually forgave him for some reason. And I said before, I feel like the psychological thing is, the empathetic thing maybe of humans is not everyone can understand what it's like to be desired as a man, desired sexually as he probably has been by the opposite sex, or I'm sure there's gay dudes that want to do him too. Whatever that weird gay video he made, he was talking about something like, do you remember that weird gay video he made? It's like, dude, no one gives a fuck if you're gay too. Who cares? Anyway, whatever that stupid bullshit video was as well. But not everyone can be maybe empathetic or has, the ability to be empathetic with someone that is that good looking that people would use you or talk shit about you for being that good looking. But somehow people were okay with talking shit about him because of how he looks. But when he legitimately scammed people out of money, made those fake videos, his channel grew. And it's like psychologically or something, I guess people felt bad for him because maybe the normal everyday person is so also inclined or has desired to steal from people, money-wise, whatever. And I'm bringing this up because this whole, he ghosted this girl, Erica Moser, how the fuck do I say her name, dude? I don't know. But when you look at these YouTubers making comments about it, people are like, oh yeah, well, you know, Jeremy Fragrance, people hated him before because he was narcissistic, or he did, you know, he was so full of himself, or whatever, cliche word. And I'm like, how, it just proved to me how fucking retarded you guys are, how fucking retarded human beings are, that you just throw out words like, oh, he's a narcissist, that's why I hate him. He wanted to have sex with girls. You guys literally make, this video is about panty dropping. You guys literally make videos, this is my top 10, please suck my dick. And you're still going on that people supposedly, or I guess legitimately, hated this guy because he's good looking, but you don't bring up the fact that he made fake videos talking about not having any money. I had to get rid of all my fragrances, you know. I don't have money for clothes, despite having these hundreds of thousands of subs. And then a little bit later, he deleted the videos. All the clothes were back. All the fragrances were back. And he showed up with a Ferrari. And I remember you even had people simping for him. And they're like, well, he's only leasing the Ferrari. I don't give a fuck. He just made videos. He made these fake videos. You don't give a fuck. He stole your money, basically, as far as I'm concerned. He abused you. So, again, that's why I thought it was so crazy, because people still focus on the fact that the guy is good looking. And it is so crazy to me that you have something that he legitimately did, took money from the community, took money from people that supported him, and he got more popular. That was okay, because psychologically, as a human being, people are so inclined to use people, I guess. So people are empathetic with it. I don't know. But still, he ghosted this girl with, you know, I guess she's mad that she was used. It sounds like, whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Are people surprised about the guy? Are people surprised about humans, I guess? You know what I mean? But when I see these YouTubers actually talking about the situation, and when they mention that, oh, he's unpopular, he has a bad rap because people call him a narcissist. And it just, that is what blows my mind. That the community, after all these years, still focuses on the fact that they are upset that the guy is good looking. Maybe he is a narcissist, right? You know what I mean? He could be. When I first saw his videos, I think you could see the insecurity in him. It's not like a good looking person can't be insecure. You could see it in his videos by his mannerisms. To me, at least you could see the insecurity in him. And again, that's the crazy thing to me, dude. Also, besides that, I guess his fragrance line, Fragrance One, I guess it's getting canned. People are saying maybe it's too much money. That's why it got canned. I don't know. Maybe that is why. I'm not sure. Had to make sure the mic is, I hope the microphone is plugged in. You know, I said I didn't want to support the fragrances because of that scammy thing. So that's why it took me so long to even eventually smell them, because I'm like, I don't want to support anything this guy does now, that he took money from people like that he scammed the community. So, but apparently I thought the fragrances were doing good, because he kept on making more and more. And like I said, I eventually did get around to smelling it, and I thought Date for Men smells fine. Unisex for Men smells, unisex for both genders, I guess, whatever, smells fine. But I just never ended up buying those, even though I think those both smell good, because I felt like I'm supporting a guy that scammed the community. And I guess that's weird, because not everyone, it's weird. I feel like morally it's such a, I'm just more of a moral person, I guess, than other people, but that's what stuck out to me. I guess the fragrances are gone. I would assume he's made some money from it. I don't know, but anyway, I just want to comment on this, because I'm even looking at this, and I'm just like looking at this YouTuber talking about people don't like Jeremy Fragrance because he's narcissistic, and it's like, bro, you guys are so deluded. You guys are still upset that he's good looking. Again, maybe he is narcissistic. I mean, but You know, people throw out petty words and all this kind of, this person is this, and, you know, sticks and stones may break my bone, but words may never hurt me. Yet we still call each other names and all this kind of shit. I am concerned about what someone has legitimately done. When I judge a person, I want to know legitimately what the fuck did this person do. I don't care about someone saying someone did this, blah, blah, blah. I mean, look at me. Look how many fucking weird things people say about me. You know what I mean? Crazy ass shit about me. It's like, none of this shit is even remotely true. I'm concerned about what is real in life, dude, right? And you can see the fragrance community doesn't give a fuck. It's like comical, really, to me. Anyway, besides that, still no fragrance reviews, like, because like I said, my smell still sucks. I only got like 50-60% of my smell. And not a lot of other videos because I've still been pretty sick since I got back from Turkey. They actually got me on this methylprednisolone now. These steroids, and this shit's like fucking me up. I don't even think I'll be able to get through all this stuff, but this whole course of methylprednisolone, whatever the fuck it is. I'm telling you, dude, keep yourself healthy, dude, because this is why I try to stay away from all these hardcore drugs and all this kind of stuff, because too many fucking side effects, man. It makes me feel shitty. You're just trading one shitty feeling for the other, dude. You know, be as healthy as you can while you can, because, dude, trust me, once you've been in the hospital dying and been through some of the shit I've been, you don't want to see how hard it is to force yourself to do shit when your body's killing itself, man. But anyway, remember, if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment, share, support the channel if you want. I appreciate it. Thanks. The end.